Welcome back, guys. Okay, straight into Ireland here.
Yep.
We said in our preview video we think they're favourites.
Yep.
I said that. Did you say that?
I think they're favourites unless they get injuries. That was me.
We both said that. So let's have a look at the squad in general.
Yep.
Any kind of comments on the actual squad?
I think the squad's pretty strong.
Very strong.
I quite like the mix they've got of youth and experience, to be honest, especially in the back line. There's a lot of new faces in there.
But not too many.
But not too many. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a good mix.
For sure. I've got no problems with it at all. The interesting thing is they're making a very firm stance on people not playing in Ireland.
Yeah.
So Tadhg Beirne, who's playing awesome, I think, for Scarlets. His second row's not in. I'm pretty sure he's not in. And Donica Ryan, playing for Racing, I think he plays for. Yeah. He's not in and he's playing awesome.
Yeah.
But they're not in Ireland. And Zebo, who is going to leave Ireland, and they've axed as well. So very firm stance from Ireland there, but they've got enough players to do it.
Yeah, I think what would have been interesting for me is if they hadn't got these young wingers coming through, would they have omitted Zebo? I think probably not. But they're lucky at the moment they've got a lot of these youngsters coming through.
For sure. So probably the strongest squad, I think, out of the whole lot.
For me, they've got the strongest front row in the tournament.
Go on then, what's the starting
McGrath, Best, Furlong.
Okay.
For me, that's the strongest front row in the whole tournament.
Yeah, scarily strong, and they've got backup as well.
Yeah.
I asked Gareth from the 10-14 what his starting team would be. If you don't watch the 10-14 rugby YouTube channel, do so. It's awesome. He actually had Healy in at Loosehead.
Oh, did he?
Remember, he's a Loosehead.
Thanks for pointing that out.
High class player. So I wouldn't argue with that particularly, but called McGrath, Healy. Class.
Yeah, either way.
Class front rows. Easy. Both agree.
Cool.
So go on then. 4 and 5.
I've got Henderson Toner.
Yeah, same for me. Absolutely. Same for me. And it was the same for Gareth as well.
Cool.
But they have good backup as well.
Yeah.
You know, I like all their second rows and also those two other second rows who aren't even selected.
Yeah,
That's how strong they are, second row.
Yeah, I mean, there's something you do associate with Ireland is that their pack is always strong. It's always going to be up there, always going to be pretty world class. So, I mean, the front five are pretty world class, aren't they?
And the back row looks pretty class as well.
I think so. For me, the only question mark I had was if Sean O'Brien's not fit, which
for the
there's question marks.
Yeah, touch and go.
For me, I didn't have a 7 in my team. 6 and 8 sorted.
Who got 6 and 8?
I've got Omani at 6, Stander at 8.
Okay,
but for me, 7, I couldn't decide.
Well, okay, for me, I think it's easy. I think Josh van der Fleer is class. Absolutely awesome 7 for Leinster.
Okay.
I mean, he honestly, watch him out. Hopefully, fingers crossed, absolute class. Proper 7.
Yeah. Okay.
O'Brien probably would have been in there.
Yeah.
But we're not sure he's going to be fit.
No.
So I guess that's why we're not going for him. So
don't
have a go at us too much for not including Sean O'Brien. Even if he's fit-ish, he's going on the bench, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, 9 and 10.
Yeah, 9 and 10.
Yeah. Do we have to say it?
No, not really.
Okay, 9 and 10 done.
9 and 10 are as is.
As is. And 12-13. Now, I'm going to go first. I'm pretty sure I want to go Henshaw and Aki.
Okay.
12-13.
Yeah.
I think Aki slightly better at 13. He can make those runs, hit those lines, and then you have kind of the class of Henshaw at 12, pulling the strings a bit more.
Okay.
But I'm sure they can swap around. Not a problem.
I've gone Bundy Aki at 12.
Yeah.
McFadden at 13.
Okay, and no Henshaw at all.
No.
Okay.
Well, he'd be on the bench as the covering back. For me, I just think it's a better balance. I quite like a big 12.
Yeah.
I'd quite like a big ball carrying 12. I think that's when the Welsh were at their strongest, when they had a big ball carrying 12. Gordon Darcy for Ireland when he was playing, ball carrying 12.
Yeah.
And then I like the look of McFadden at 13. He's got good footwork, good pair of hands, good defensively. I can see where Henshaw at 12 would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, if I was going to change it up, I'd actually go for Chris Farrell in at 12.
Okay.
I don't know if you know much about him.
I haven't seen a huge amount.
6'4", over 17 stone, real athlete. He's a scary prospect at 12. I'll pop him in and probably move Henshaw out.
Yeah.
But they've got options.
Yeah, which is nice. Really good. Yeah, really good.
Then we go to the back 3, which was where we thought they maybe are slightly weaker than other teams, but I'm not sure they are now.
No, me neither. I've gone Keith Earls on one wing, left wing. I've gone Joey Carberry at fullback.
Yeah, okay.
And I couldn't decide on my right wing.
Right.
I couldn't decide. I think because you could go with any one of those new guys.
Well, let's talk about fullback.
Okay.
I'm sure he will go Carney. Okay. Carberry is an outstanding talent.
Yeah.
He's not as safe as Carney at fullback, but he's creative. I get that. But I really think you want to try and get him into 10.
Okay.
I would probably save him on the bench and get him at 10 if Ireland are leading.
Are you wasting his ability benching for Sexton?
Probably.
But it's an interesting dilemma, isn't it?
I don't know.
Because you have him at 10, but you don't. He's never going to start ahead of Johnny Sexton, is he? At 10.
No,
so
no.
Is 20 minutes for him
the way to get him in the team?
Well, yeah, probably is.
I was umming and erring. I've gone Carney just for the solidity, and then I can put 2 firecracker wingers around him.
Yeah.
Although, having said that, I've gone for the slightly safer option of Keith Ellis as well.
Yeah.
He's playing really well, Keith Ellis.
Yeah, I mean that's why I went for him on one wing with Carberry at fullback, because he
Okay.
is a bit. You have got that solidity if you need it.
Other wing, I think you try your youngster, you get Stockdale in there.
Fine.
People will say get Lama in there, but I don't think he might not be ready yet. Bring him on off the bench.
That's the dilemma I had. I couldn't decide between the two of them. Really.
So you've left it blank.
So I've left it blank.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, but I've gone Stockdale.
Okay.
It's a class starting 15.
Yeah, it's good.
And this is why we think they're
good.
favourites. Please let us know if you think there's any weaknesses in their team, in their squad. Who should be playing 15?
Yeah.
But pretty decent, to be honest.
Yeah, very good.
Cool. Until next time, we will see you then.